When the camps fell and the Reich lay in ruin, the story began to shift. The same women who strutted down the ramp at Auschwitz, who typed the lists of names, who nursed at Ravensbrück, they melted into the rubble and claimed innocence. It worked. Of the estimated 3,500 women who served as guards, nurses, and secretaries in concentration camps, only a tiny fraction were ever tried. Many more slipped back into the fabric of ordinary German life, married, had children, and told bedtime stories that omitted the barbed wire and the stench. Historian Wendy Lower explains, "There was a cultural eagerness after the war to re-embrace these women as mothers, wives, and sisters. The post-war narrative needed them to be victims, not perpetrators. And so they were quietly forgiven, while their crimes gathered dust in forgotten archives. Some went to their graves unrepentant. Others gave interviews decades later, half confessions dripping with excuses. We were young, it was all so long ago. How could we know? But the paper trails do not lie, nor do the survivors' scars." Vanya Fenelon could never forget Maria Mandel's shriek of laughter echoing over the orchestra as the chimneys belched flame behind the camp fence. Lena Kübler, who survived Ravensbrück's sterilization experiments, later told a German reporter, "I can forgive the doctors more easily than the nurses. The nurses smiled. They held our hands. Then they helped them cut us open." These voices remind us that the face of evil is not always a dictator on a balcony or a uniformed thug with a gun. Sometimes it's a pretty girl with braids, a nurse with kind eyes, a secretary with perfect typing speed. More than 75 years later, the myth of the innocent German woman still holds power.